Today, it is an extraordinary divine moment of some offering. Why I am saying that it is an extraordinary divine moment? The reason is the sadhana which is going to be offered and delivered today. The sadhana, the Mahavidya Tripura Bhairavi. This is one among the 10 great Mahavidyas, or 10 different manifestations of Mahadi Shakti, the 10 great revelation, the 10 different manifestations of Supreme Consciousness. We know there are 10. She is the sixth one. But why it is extraordinary? Because it is not easily accessible to anyone. Prayers are accessible, prayers we can do, but receiving the sadhana from a living and directly from the Guru is not accessible easily and available. Therefore I said that it is an extraordinary divine moment. Therefore, it itself makes it very divine because it is a secret. It is the tantric sadhana. I would express you more about the deity and all the qualities and why this sadhana is given today. But before that, when you have come to the Guru, you all are disciples, most of them, initiated in Guru Diksha. When you have come to the Guru, your spiritual drought of many births must be turned into an eternal shower of bliss. That is an objective here. That is the purpose here. And for that purpose and objective, the different kriyas, the different sadhanas, are the mediums which lead us on this path of perfection, path of our purpose. That is the Guru-disciple relationship, what we share. And therefore, many things which are not accessible to anyone else, information might be available. But directly through the Guru, receiving this sadhana, which is called Bhairavi, is almost not impossible. So keeping this ultimate objective in mind, this is another moment of receiving something divine, performing something divine, and how it is associated in many different areas of our life, that in just coming time I would explain you. You know, when a disciple comes to me or comes to a Guru, for example, a disciple comes to me and he asks, he is not yet disciple in fact, he is just a simple man or a simple person who is just out of adventure or out of some information, coming to the master, and he comes meet and he asks, I wish to get married. I say, okay, it will be done. Then he asks, what what should be done for this? I say, you take Guru initiation, Guru Diksha. He takes the Guru Diksha. After Guru Diksha or during Guru Diksha, I say, keep coming, keep visiting. He keeps coming, like you have come today, like this, any other program, any other sadhana, any other kriya, any other discourse. He keeps coming. And when a year or so is passed, he again come to meet personally and he asks, my work is not yet done. I'm still unmarried. I say, keep patience. It will be done. Keep coming. Again, the time is going. 2-3 years after, again he personally meets. Same question, the same answer. This way, a decade is passed. And finally, when he comes again to meet personally, he asks, it is a decade is passed, Guruji. Still, it's the same. I'm still the same. And I say, but you are already married. I have done my job. He says, how? Where? With whom? I say, I married you with Shiva. He says, but how come you marry me with Shiva? I am a man, Guruji. I say, you did not tell me this before. He says, but you know this. He said, for me, everybody who is coming to me is a woman. I always took you as a woman. I know you as a woman. Therefore, I married you with Shiva. Then he says, Guruji, but I wanted to marry a Manika or at least a Ramba. How can you marry me with a Shiva? You have ruined my life. And I said, but you did not ask me when you came first that you wanted to marry a Manika. You just asked, I want to get married. So this is a great, from both sides, misconception, misunderstanding. A great misunderstanding is done on both of our parts. You could not understand what you are asking and what I have to deliver. And he said, now what to do? I said, now nothing can be done. The work is done, everything is done. Then he said, Guruji, you have deceived me. How can I deceive you? I say, you are my disciple. I can never ever in any sense deceive you. Now, when nothing can be done, we have to obey. You can only do one thing, you have only one option left, that like a good bride, like a loyal bride, go to your groom, spend time. Like every bride, every newly wedded bride, when she goes to the groom's house, she is little bit uncomfortable, little bit upset. She has to make adjustments. Therefore, you are also newly wedded bride. You will have to spend time. Just keep trust and faith on me. Just go there to your groom, spend some time. You will be well adjusted. You will enjoy every bit of it, everything, and you will be overjoyed with over bliss, and you will like the groom very much than any other bride you could have got in your life. Could it be Manika or could it be anybody else? Because this eternal relationship would be forever and ever for you. That would not go anywhere. There is no case of divorce here. There is no case of relationship break here. So for me being a guru, I could not offer you a better relationship than this. I could not tie your knot with anybody else better than this. Therefore, keeping good care of you, as I see you as a woman, I married you. And that is the truth. The Shiva himself is the truth. He is the ultimate truth. I offered you to the truth. And in the company of truth, you will be never restless. You will be always comfortable. You will be burden free. And this is with every reason you come to me. This is my final and only offering to you. For every reason. This was just, you can say it was not, it was hypothetical. But it is as real as it looks hypothetical. For every reason you come to me, I offer you the same thing. I try to offer you, I keep saying, keep coming, it will be done. Every work of you will be done. And once you realize this, you do feel that, yes, once for all the problems, all the wishes, all the desires, everything is over at once, in one go. This is the Guru's offering. And that offering is, to receive that offering, a disciple has to be prepared. And how he is prepared? He is prepared when his consciousness is awakened. He can realize the value of the truth. What is the difference between truth and false? Lie and truth. They are just two words, have no value at all, because throughout the day we keep on saying truth, lies. Everything is part of life. And we take them casually, we use them casually. They are very, very simple, ordinary things. We don't look at it at all. Another example, just for these two things. What is false? What is a lie? A man, for example, a man came to me who is my college friend. He came to see me in Delhi, long time after. We were in conversation. His mobile phone just rang. He picked up the phone. On the other side, it was his wife calling him. After some casual talk, she asked, "Where are you?" And he said, "I'm in Chandigarh right now. I have come there for a company meeting and a company training." He was in Delhi with me sitting in front of me. It's okay, nobody bothered. Again we started talking. After some time again his phone rang. This time it was his sister who lives in another town somewhere. She was calling. After some conversation, she also asked the same thing. "Where are you right now?" Because he works in another town. His sister lives somewhere else, his wife lives in Delhi. So everybody was in different town. And again, with bit of hesitation, he replied, I am in Chandigarh. In a company meeting, I have come there. No problem. Again, we started chatting. After some time, again his phone rang. This time, from the speaker of phone, I could hear who is the voice from the other side which was coming. It was that loud that I could hear that. It was his father this time, calling him, asking him about his sister and all. It was their personal conversation and all. After that he asked again, where are you? So he said, I have come somewhere for company work. He said, where are you? He said, no, I am in meeting, I am just busy a bit. He said, no, I am asking in which town you are right now. Then he had no option. So he said, I am in Chandigarh right now. The same reply he was giving. I was hearing everything from the other side. I knew it is his father. 2 times when he replied, he was not that uncomfortable. But when father was calling, he was trying to avoid that question that where are you? Then I just asked this thing, that when 2 times you said the same thing easily that I am not here, why this time you were trying to avoid? When he asked, where are you? You were saying, I am in a company meeting, I am doing this and that. But he was not asking this. He was asking in which town you are. And again he asked, then you said, I am just busy, I am doing this. He tried to avoid again. But he was adamant. When he specifically asked you 3rd time, then you had to say that I am there in that town, which you replied to everyone else. Why is it so that you took so much of time? Why you were trying to avoid? When 2 times you can say something, 3rd time also you could say easily. Because I could feel that you were getting uneasy. You wanted to avoid that lie, which you have already said 2 times. We all do lie in our life. It's not something, different what he was doing. In every small thing we do lie. Then when I asked that question, that why you were so hesitant and why you are lying, that you are not in Delhi. Tell them that you are in Delhi, what is the problem in this? He said, there is no problem, problem is only one, my wife lives in Delhi. I have come here on a company meeting, on a company training, and if she would know that I am here, she would ask me to come and stay with her. This is what I don't want. I don't want to go and stay with her, because if I go there would be arguments between me and her. It always happens like this. And those arguments would turn into a fight later on. Therefore, I just wanted to avoid that situation, so I had to lie her. I said, okay, I understand why you lied to her. And when your sister called, why you lied to her? There was no need. You could have told her that I am here in Delhi. He said, yes, it is okay. I could have told her. But problem is this, if any case, today, tomorrow, if my sister calls my wife and asks if they are doing any conversation, in that conversation, if she speaks or reveals that this day I was in Delhi, there will be a problem for me. Therefore, I had to lie with her also, that I am not in Delhi, I am here. Then 3rd time I asked, why you lied to your father? He is in different town. He is not, sister is married, living with her husband, hundreds of kilometers away. Wife is living in another town, hundreds of kilometers away. Your father is living in different town. Why you lied to him? You could have told him. And you were hesitant. You were trying to avoid that question. He said, yes, I did not want to lie to him. But the problem is this, we don't usually go to our parents' house, but sometimes in future if we go, or my wife goes, we meet, somehow my father, in casual conversation, he speaks out, he reveals this, and it would be a great problem for me. So I had to lie to him as well. I was trying to avoid that somehow I escaped from this question, but I had to lie eventually. This gave me a good observation and good lesson that a lie, problem is not with the boy. The boy is very good. Everybody is very good. We do lie, but we are good. The same way he is very good boy. He takes care of everything, takes care of his duties, his job. There is no problem in the boy. The problem is with the lie, that the one lie what we speak, to defend that lie, we have to speak multiple lies. A lie which you have said cannot be buried forever. You keep on defending it, you keep on saving it, you keep on trying to bury it somehow, but you still never know how hard you try. You cannot escape from it. Still there are chances that somehow from somewhere else, some colleague or somebody who knows, somehow he meets to a father or a wife or somewhere, and still it comes out. You never know. It happens after many years, a lie just comes out back and you are in a trouble. So what I observed, that a lie what you say, you don't want to lie to everyone. You just want to say a small lie to one person, but just to defend that one lie, to all people you don't want to lie. You have to lie. You have to say false things. You have to save yourself. You have to keep defending yourself, and it becomes a heavy, heavy burden. This is just one small example of somebody's life, one moment. In more conversations, there is a lot of burden on the head of a good person who doesn't want to say false, doesn't want to live in false, but he has to. Because once he lied sometime, somehow, therefore it will multiply. He has to again and again and over again. It's not in his hand or anybody's hand that you say, okay, once for all I have just lied for once, it's over. It doesn't happen this way. A lie will always multiply. It keeps you uneasy, uncomfortable, distract, in burden, heavy. You have to carry it. Throughout the life, a simple lie would not go away from your head. You never know when it can come out. And when you have said thousands of them, you can imagine how much burden you are carrying on your head. You don't look towards these things in that way, that seriously. Therefore, we are able to survive and live. If we seriously think, it will become very, very difficult for us. This is the life of false. It means each one of us is living in false perception, in false life, in lie. It means if my life is not the truth, if it is a lie, if it is false, then how the false behaves, how the lie behaves, I would be behaving the same way. Because I am a person of lie. I am a false person. I did not deliberately, with any ill intention or to harm somebody, I made a lie. Sometimes it just happens because of a situation. But still, it's the nature of the lie which multiplies and grows by itself. And then I have to keep defending, I have to keep hiding, keep saving. And it becomes my true nature, I'm helpless. If false is like this, if a lie is like this, then what is the truth? सत्य क्या है? Truth क्या है? What is truth? Truth can be explained in few verses. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. These few verses define the truth. The truth is the God, truth is the Lord, truth is Shiva, truth is beautiful. How come? The truth is something you need not to defend. You cannot create the truth. The lies we create. Lies are not born out of themselves. They are created. You can create the lie, you can create the false. The truth you cannot create. Truth is fundamental. Truth would remain the truth. Truth you need not to defend. Truth is not the burden on my head. Truth is freedom. Truth is everything. That truth is so beautiful. Therefore, the truth is associated with the Shiva. It doesn't change. Lies, according to the person, keep changing. But the truth, sometimes what happens, the lie what you are trying to defend, somehow in any impulsive movement, you yourself speak the truth. The lie what you wanted to defend, you speak the truth by yourself. And then you realize, oh, it's my mistake, I revealed. The truth is something which is fundamental. It would come out by itself somehow. Because you are so easy with it. You need not to be complicated in this. It just comes out. And this is your true nature, which always want to say the truth only. The truth is having the relationship with the self. They both coexist beautifully. And the self, it follows the fragrance of the truth and follows the truth easily because it is so beautiful. Truth. No need to change it. No need to defend it. Therefore, it is called Shiva, it is called the God. And the first example what I gave for a boy who came for a marriage, that truth is something which is offered for every need, for every desire, for every reason. A person comes to a guru, because if that is being received, then you are sorted forever, once forever. All the complications of my life, all the problems what we have, my complexities in my own personality are sorted. Problem is this, the ignorance is the friend of the false. As long as I am ignorant, I would follow the false. And I would follow the false and ignorance, they remain in the darkness, they live in the darkness where there is no light. And where there is no light, you cannot see your direction, your path. So you remain engrossed, indulged, involved and we do feel that this is my life, I have no other way to move out of it. In fact, it is not true. As long as my ignorance would remain with me, my behavior, my perception, my thinking would be like this. The Guru offers you the light. Guru offers you the light in which the truth lives. Truth and awareness both live in the light. And in the light, you need not to judge your path, see your path. It is automatically, freely available, seeable. You can just move on and on. We all are good. Problem is not with us. Problem is to realize. Knowing something or realizing something, there is a big difference. So much we know. And so little we realize. We try to realize. We keep on filling ourselves with a dustbin of knowledge garbage, information garbage. But how much is being used before reaching to the dustbin? We use it, realize it, that a small realization would make a change, would make a difference for me in my life. Knowing would not make a difference. Knowing can only give you an ego of that I know, I am a knower. Your realization would give you experience that I know nothing. I still have to do efforts. I'm still in Amen. I have to realize much more, because realization is beautiful. Realization is not a burden. Realization is not an evil. And for that we are here, to realize, to transform, to enlighten. Is soul enlightened by the light? Is soul enlightened by the spirituality? In itself is giving me all the directions, giving me everything what I want in my life. And that is, and therefore, we have a Guru. We are sitting here. As I said, every one of you, I take as a woman, including myself. Because being a woman is out of ego. It's easy to surrender being a woman than being a man. And when Shiva himself, he shows, in the picture you have seen, a Ardhanarishwar form where he is half woman and a half man. He himself is accepting this fact, showing this fact, that there is half woman in everyone. And that half woman part of Shiva in all of us who are sitting here and everybody else who are moving in this world anywhere. Those who understand this femininity, for them it becomes very easy, because then you can accept the truth as your truth. It becomes more easy, but when as a bride you accept the groom, your responsibilities are much less. Why? Because you are going to his home, he has to take care of you. I am free from most of the responsibilities. I have to just serve. And he will look after everything. And it is a reality. There is nothing in this which just I am saying to say. It is a reality of it. Atma, the self, the birth I have taken, it is my reality. It can happen. Other day I gave you an example of Parvati and Ganesha, two ordinary being accepted by Lord Shiva, merged with him. They were like us. Therefore, this sadhana is a one platform, again an event where we relook, we rethink. It's a very, very potent sadhana. In Hinduism, we have many streams of worship. We have Shaivas, we have Vaishnavas, we have Shaktas, we have Shrikulas, we have Ganpatiyas. Shaivas worship and surrender to Lord Shiva. The Vaishnavas, they worship Lord Vishnu. Shaktas, they worship Shakti, Adi Shakti, Durga. The Shrikulas, they worship Ma Lakshmi. And Ganpatiyas, they worship Lord Ganesha. So there are different streams of worship and faith. This sadhana, what we are receiving, it is being worshipped and done and practiced in Shaktas, who worship the Shakti, the power. The one who is the manifestation of supreme consciousness in herself is very strong. She is the one for a worldly person who is living in a material world. She is the one who is having all the power to offer any and everything what our mind can think, being living in this world. What we need, what are our needs, what are our desires, what are our requirements, everything. This is one nature of her, fulfilling all the worldly material needs. Be it prosperity, inflow of money, curing the disease, giving success and victory in every area and corner of life, and offering you all the fame and name, together with all other things, whatever are needed or are required in life. This is one aspect. This sadhana is tantric sadhana. Tantra has always been taken, believed in a negative and different way. Why? What is the need? Because we already carrying a load of perception about the Tantra. That Tantra is so and so. The practices we hear, sometimes we do also. Sometimes we do fear also. That has made the Tantra looked negative and in that way. Otherwise, this is the most potent way, easiest way in this Kali Yuga to be spiritual and attain the goal and purpose what we have. Tantra is the best way and easy way. But already so much misconceptions, assumptions are kept in the mind that we keep ourselves away from this, which is not needed. It can be taken as comfortably as any other prayer you do. There is no need to be associated with fear, wrong things, wrong doings. There is no need. This is the tantric sadhana, which would be given to you in Tantra. The Bhairavi is called Chamundi. Chamundi is the who killed the Chand and Mund, the two demons. She's, what are the demons? Demons are again our own weaknesses. Our own weaknesses which would not let us move towards the truth. She is the annihilator. She is the killer. She would not let them sustain and grow within us. Therefore, Bhairavi is Chamundi in Tantra. In our birth chart, the first house is called the Lagna. The Lagna is the house which defines and makes the personality of a person, how a person would be, how his life would be. That is the first house, which is called Lagna. Bhairavi is the deity of that first house. She is the deity of that first house. Therefore, all our personality, our thinking, our life is governed and run by Tripura Bhairavi. And when it comes to the Kundalini awakening or Kundalini Yoga, she is called the Yogini. Yogini, the one who is succeeded in her endeavor and reached to the truth. She is the partner of the truth. She is called the Yogini. So in all aspects of the life, whether it is my personality, and my personality contributes and is having so many things within me. Other way, materially, she delivers everything, and for the Kundalini awakening of the person, in that also, she is a symbol of success. She delivers the success, being person successful. So there is nothing which is left in this world which is out of her reach, which she does not do and she does not offer. But still she is inaccessible. She is not easily reachable. Therefore, I said this is an extraordinary divine movement because we would be receiving the sadhana, the mantra for this deity, which is really rarely accessible. And this chance, what we are getting, we should be happy, we should be doing our sadhana with all love, because nothing is left to cover in this sadhana. If you have seen a picture of her, she wears a red color sari. The red color is the color of Saubhagya. Fortune. Define the fortune. One hand she is carrying the rosary. The rosary means the focus and continuity. To do everything, to achieve everything in life, you have to be focused. Whether it is spirituality or your job or whatever you wish to do. She delivers you the focus and continuity that you would not leave it in between and run away. Whatever you do, you start, you complete it successfully. Other hand, she is holding a book. Again, it is a symbol of knowledge, symbol of wisdom. The other two hands, one is in Var Mudra and another is in offering mudra. Var means she is the giver of the boons. Whatever we wish from her, with her sadhana and prayer, doing her mantra, she is the deliverer of those boons. And other one, what I said, the offering, that is called Abhay Mudra. Abhay Mudra means to offer the shelter, to offer the protection. She is having the half moon on her head like Lord Shiva, is having. She holds the half moon. That is to keep you in peace, keep you out of poison. Therefore, this is one of the very, very potent, beautiful sadhana that we are going to receive today. The mantra would be again be very potent. It would be for you. Once you complete your sadhana, it would be forever for you. You can transform so many things in your life, not only yourself, so many things. In any state I am, keeping that in mind, that I come out of ignorance, I would not remain, because those things would be coming, going, again coming, again going. My focus has to be somewhere else. I've chosen my group. That is the house I have to go, finally. How I come out from the falls, how I untie myself from that knot of lies and false, I can work on it. I know it is going to damage. It is going to damage my internal peace. I cannot live with a burden which is multiplying and multiplying. I have to come out of it. Keep life simple.